Okay, so our first destination, I think, is gonna be Norion. Oh, that must be the Leviathan over there in this area. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our galaxy map here. So we have Bryyo all the way over there, and then Norion right here. Norion is substantially smaller, I think, than... well, not really, because we didn't open up an entire portion. That's fine, though. We're going to Docking Hub Alpha. Well, yeah, I think it is substantially smaller than Bryyo either way. So we'll be able to isolate all the areas that we haven't been to yet, and look for expansions and upgrades there. Plus, there was that entire section that we didn't access, because Rundus actually repaired that generator there. You know, rest in peace, Rundus. And now Gore, too. Things are not boding well for Gondrena, wherever she went to. I think they mentioned that she went to, like, infiltrate the Space Pirate base. Something like that. And she was kind of the one that wasn't so friendly with Samus, you know, so she was kind of messing around with her. Alright, I wonder if the Galactic Federation has any presence on the base still. I would imagine they do. Alright, but let's see. I'll go ahead and get the scan visor out so I'm making sure I don't miss anything. But let's go ahead and look at the map so I know where exactly I need to go. Okay, so this was the entire portion that we didn't explore right here. And there was like a white door here. The generator shaft, that's where we fought Ridley. So I don't think... and then that's where we got the first one. Okay, so we have that white door right there, and then we have this entire section that was blocked off, not by a red door, but we needed to solder something with our plasma beam in order to get in there, so that'll be what we do. So first things first... oh, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Welcome back, Samus. We're in the middle of major repairs due to the pirate attack, so excuse the mess.
Man, I am a mess, alright? I don't mind a mess. When you're as messed up as Samus is. I say that, but, you know, we didn't really get a peek into what Samus... who Samus was as a person until kind of Other M, I think. Up to that point, there wasn't really much to go off of. Yeah, they're just doing their jobs repairing it, although I would be a little nervous if I was that guy, because, you know, you're working over the giant, pulsating tube of death right there. Come on. Oh, don't want to hit the Marine, because God knows I've already hit enough of their kind as it is. Okay, so we're going to come back to that door right there that we need the plasma beam to open, and we're going to go ahead and see what's behind the ice door up here. Because when last we were here, we did not have the ice missiles, so this door was kind of taunting us there. Let's go ahead and open that thing up. And it's just a missile expansion. Ah, well. Good enough for me. That'll bring our total to 55, I think. Yep, a healthy amount right there. Although, I'm using the missiles substantially less in this game. You guys will remember in Prime 2 Echoes, I was using the missiles very, very heavily because the game was rather difficult. But other than that Rundus boss fight, and perhaps Maganar there. Maganar was easier than Rundus, though. I think I was just doing those battles the wrong way, and I just had to figure out, like, what I was doing wrong. But, yeah, this game has not been too difficult. This has definitely been easier than Echoes so far. Okay, so we got a bit more of a complicated door right here that we're gonna have to repair. So, Galactic Federation, you can thank me at any time for doing your job for you. Alright, that's one. Like, you guys are doing repairs, how did you miss out on this blatantly obvious one that was blocking you off from most of the area? One more here. There we go. Alright, open up. I don't think the upgrade that we need to actually progress in the plot is going to be in here, but it's good that we're doing this either way. I've got more electric generators and things like that. Is that just more like super hot lava? Yeah. Lava spires or whatever? Yeah, it is. Okay. Then we have another missile expansion right there. Can I just bust through that? No. In fact, I can't get through there at all, so I guess I'm going to have to go through here the difficult way. But unlike the ones that we saw at the beginning of the game... okay, these do seem to be on an interval. It's just trickier to find out. Come on, Samus, get up there. There we go. Okay, so I think we just go along here and not have too much of a problem. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that did do that much damage, so... oh, is there a... man, I'm so confused. Yeah, it's definitely on a weird interval here. Let's take our time and figure this out. This wouldn't be the first time in a Prime game that a missile expansion was just way too difficult to get. It was one of those in even Prime 1, man. Okay. Okay, so I think they glow before they stick out. Alright, that makes it easier. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Oh, I messed it up! Ugh. Come on, one more attempt and then I'll just have to do a cut here. I got too greedy, man. I wanted to get it. Alright, stand our ground. If it's glowing, don't go for it. That's gonna be the rule. Okay, that one's glowing, so we're not gonna go for it, but we go for it after this one. There we go, gotcha! Not exactly difficult, but one of the, I guess, more difficult ones so far. Okay, let's see what we've got past here. So of course this is leading up to one of those generators. We restored 2 of them during the main story. And it looks like we have an ice store here. So let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Wrong way. What in the world? I guess it's below us, maybe? What are those? Hello? Are those, like, Phazon grubs? Those kind of look like the Hoppips. The Hoppers, maybe? From, like, Aether, Prime 2, but I guess not. And the plasma beam takes it out pretty easily, so... Yeah, it looks like that ice door is below us. So let's see if we can find a way to get lower. Here we... What in the world? Hello? What is this? I can't scan it. Liquid Phazon. Oh, this is the thing that spawns Phazon grubs. You would think the Phazon would actually heal us, but I guess not. Alright, well... I can see why the Federation didn't come in here, because it's crawling with Phazon. Although they seem to have a thing for Phazon now, so... let's just get past here, man. I don't need to be wasting my time with this. That kind of reminded me of, like, the ing puddles that we saw back in Prime 2. You know how they would kind of travel like that? Kind of weird. Alright, what do we have in here? What is this? Unit transfers information from the Federation database to all nearby access terminals. Okay, serial access codes. I don't know if those are important. That looks like a throwaway line. Galactic Federation, oh, these are data files. Okay, so this one is on Skytown. Skytown is a network of advanced structures floating in the atmosphere of planet Elysia. Most of the base is dedicated to research from a local to interstellar level. The powerful sensors of Skytown provide useful military intelligence data along with research information. An Aurora unit analyzes the vast amount of data collected by the station. It is supported by the Elysians, a group of sentient mechanoids that live within the base. So this is just pretty basic Galactic Federation intel on these worlds. I'm guessing this one will be on Bryyo? Yeah, Planet Bryyo. Federation scouts discovered the planet Bryyo 10 years ago. The planet's alignment makes most of its surface uninhabitable. 48% of the world is always exposed to the sun, with another 48% shrouded in permanent night. The remaining 4% lies in an equator ring of fertile jungle where the bulk of Bryo's bioforms dwell. Fuel gel is common on Bryyo, which makes it extremely important to the Federation. The local bioforms are quite primitive, though there are ruins that indicate an advanced culture thrived on Bryyo in centuries past. So kind of weird that they would put this behind, like, a locked door, like a locked ice door, but still, it's interesting to see the Federation's perspective on the worlds that we've been to so far, because we know the perspective of them from the inhabitants, because we've been getting the logbooks from them personally, or finding them, really, but seeing what the Galactic Federation thinks of them from a more objective point of view is also fairly interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that. What is that? That looks freaky. Whatever it is, it looks like it's spawning these monsters. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what these things are. They look a bit more threatening than those other things we saw. Hopping Metroids? Uses razor-sharp talons in battle, susceptible to cold-based attacks. What in the world? Metroids? Hopping Metroid. Radical mutation has removed the ability to fly from the strain of Metroid, but its vulnerability to cold remains. Subject now uses its powerful legs for locomotion. Legs contain sharp formations of phasite, which the creature uses to slice through enemy defenses. So I guess these are technically the first Metroids of the game. These things. God, that's weird. Alright, well, let's go ahead and use their weakness against them. Looks like that one's in hyper mode, though, so it's gonna take a bit more juice to beat. I don't want to go into hyper mode myself, but this thing looks like it's gonna make me. Okay, so then it went out of hyper mode, sweet. So I should say this now, there are no traditional... Okay, screw this. There are no traditional Metroids in Prime 3 Corruption. They're all, like, super mutated Phazon Metroids. I don't know whether they thought, like, the old Metroids were kind of played out at that point or what, but yeah, we see some, like, really disturbingly mutated Metroids in this game. They're not the normal ones at all. Okay, do I have to... Okay, well that thing is obviously immune, so... Let's just focus on killing all these things, I suppose. I did not remember, however, that these are the first type of Metroids that we ever see, so... And how are they coming from behind me? I thought they were spawning from that weird pulsating thing back there. Okay, well let's go ahead and scan this guy. I think maybe I should have scanned it before I went in guns blazing with the hyper mode, but scans indicate a connection between nearby bioforms and this phase en masse. Okay. So I just have to beat all the bioforms? Is that what this is? Well, we'll just continue to hurtle ice missiles at it. No ice beam in this game, so this is gonna be all we got. This thing can take some abuse. Come on, ice missiles, home in a bit more, can you? There we go. Okay, did that do it? No, we just had to defeat all the bad guys. Oh, and now... Oh, man. A multi-platform restriction? Ah. Too bad. I'm guessing we can't really get up there either. And we still have to deal with these things as well. Die! Alright then. I don't think there's going to be anything left we can do here because we don't have a multi-target system yet. So Norion is going to mock us for a while longer. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything like in here or something. Oh, there's some computers we can scan. Terminals are used to access info on ships at this landing site. Yeah. Not very interesting. Monitors used to display info. Yep. Nothing too much interesting happening over here. And we can't open the yellow door yet, so... too bad. And I don't think we can get up there either. Well, at least we can call our ship down here, and I don't have to backtrack all the way. So I guess to Bryyo it is. And we got 2 missile expansions out of it, so, you know, not a complete waste. Maybe a bit of a waste of time if you're going for, like, an optimal route, but I was just curious. So back to Bryyo it will be, where we can, like, melt all of Rundus's ice now and open up a lot of stuff. So it's probably going to be worth it to kind of backtrack through all the areas we've been in so far. Let's head on up there. And I have to think, a major upgrade, or rather just a new tool, really, would probably be in a completely new area of Bryyo that we haven't gotten to yet, so I should look at the map before we land down there and see what we got. Alright, let's head back to Bryyo. Alright, so where do we want to go here? I think maybe we should just start at the beginning, the Cliffside Air Dock? I don't know, this place is pretty big. Let's just start there and, you know, retrace our steps. Leave no stone unturned. I can look at the map when we get there as well and get a better idea of where I need to go. Because I have to keep in mind now, we have the boost ball and the plasma beam. Those were the 2 things that we did not have when we were last at Bryyo. So, we're gonna have to melt a lot of ice, and I don't remember if I even saw any places where we could use the boost ball. Oh man, I seem to recall like 1 boost ball ramp somewhere, maybe? That seemed kind of obscure, though. I don't know if that's gonna be something that, you know, is hiding a critical tool we need to progress. Man, this area just looks good. In fact, Norion might be my least favorite area, but that's like the intro tutorial world. Because it's got like all these spherical structures in here, in Bryyo, that look so cool. Like the giant chains in the background. Whoever did the art direction for this game, like, hats off. Okay, let's see what it is we're doing here exactly. Alright, let's look. Yeah, we've got a plasma door right there, so in the hangar bay. So the hangar bay might be where I actually want to land. Although I do recall there being some ice we can melt in this area somewhere that would probably lead to, like, an expansion. So it's looking like this episode is just going to be kind of like a backtracky expansion episode, so, you know, my apologies for that, but, you know, we'll try to keep it as snappy as possible. I'm trying not to waste any time here. Like, this ice right here, that wasn't housing anything important. Just housing, like, a corpse that fell to the ground and evaporated. Okay, so we're just gonna melt all of the Rundus ice that we find, just so I can say that I did it. Alright, there we go. I doubt we can melt the bridge. Wouldn't make much sense at all. Not gonna deal with you guys. Don't need to deal with you guys. There's another one right there. Anything else? Well, it doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. Yeah, this is where I wanted to be. Alright, Primal, I got the plasma beam now, so how about you just die? I'm just gonna eviscerate you right here. These things can still take a beating, even with the plasma beam. Alright, there should be one more there, yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, these things are a lot harder than I thought they'd be. So we know we're looking for the screw attack to get back on track here. I don't know if our plasma beam can do that. Yeah, I can't destroy that with weaponry. But I do remember there being one missile over this way. That's the one I was mainly talking about. It was blocked off by ice. It was that guy right over there that we should be able to access by going through here. That's really the only missile that's sticking out in my mind right now, so let's get in here. And the ice should be... Oh, and there was the energy tank. This is what was blocking our way to that energy tank, to a missile expansion. So we'll go ahead and get that now. And then I don't really know if there's anything else in the areas beyond. I don't really want to waste anyone's time. That's kind of what the collectathon is for. Okay, we're in here now. Sweet. Okay, so I'm not going to go exploring anymore because I knew that missile was right there and I just wanted to pick it up. So what I'm going to do now is... Would it be faster to do it on foot or just go back to the ship? Yeah, go back to the ship, definitely. I'm going to get back to our ship and I'll meet you guys back in that hangar bay right there where we'll start to check out these orange doors. So, see you guys in a sec. Alright, we're back here. So I think the first orange door that we want to go through is not going to be this one, because that seems to lead to another area, which is where our next upgrade probably is that we need to progress. So let's go ahead and backtrack a bit to that other orange door, because that'll probably lead to a nice expansion. Because that seems to not lead to a core area. It seems to lead somewhere else. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is where I got tripped up and made that stupid error of not looking around well enough. That's fine. We'll go all the way to the bottom. I think it's all the way to the bottom. Maybe not all the way to the bottom, but, is this even the... Yeah. Just across here. Like, I didn't think, like, the orange door we were looking for was in this cylindrical room. It's gonna be in this one. And open up. Open, open, open. Da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Nice. I know you can do it. Alright, so it should be to our left in here, right? Somewhere in here. Oh yeah, this was the room with the giant golem, wasn't it? Okay, so I think our orange door is going to be way up there. Can we even get up there is the question. Did I just waste everyone's time by coming up here? The answer is probably yes. I don't think we can... Yeah, that's the boost ball ramp. Yeah, so, was there a way to get up there? I don't remember. I know we have this little track right here. And... Oh yeah, we have to freeze this first, that's right. I was about to say, how in the world... Oh yeah, freeze. Alright, that did it. It seems to be our only method of going up, so... Let's hope this takes us in the right direction. Okay, it looks like there was an expansion right there that I already got. Alright, that's fine. And maybe up here? Yeah, it looks like this is a dead end too. So it looks like we cannot do anything in this room. What tool would I need in order to get up there? That's the question. I guess I haven't scanned these things yet. Okay, can't open that from the outside, and this guy probably isn't going to do anything. Yep, unit is permanently offline. Well, I guess this is a gigantic waste of time. Too bad. Alright, well, see you guys in a sec. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop over to that door so it doesn't feel like I've been completely useless this episode. Alright, we're back in the hangar bay here where our ship is, and now we can go through this orange door. Alright. Let's go ahead and go through here. So this is uncharted territory. Let's see where this leads. Yep, we're the hoppers. The plasma beam is not as much of an upgrade over the power beam as I thought. Maybe it's just because I'm used to the plasma beam being so, like, laughably overpowered against normal enemies. And in this game, it's just not. It's not even, like, the maximum firepower beam that we get in this game. So, it's a bit of an unrealistic expectation there. But the creepy music has started again. It looks like we're back in Bryonian territory. We're outside of the Federation's reach there. Alright, oh, a lot of war golems from here, and a lot of natives, too. Alright, well, taking out you guys is gonna be project number 1. Ouch. Ow. I was hoping, a small part of me was hoping that, like, ice missiling them and then hitting them with plasma beam would, like, destroy them instantaneously, but looks like that was too high of a hope. Yeah, the plasma beam is not ripping into normal enemies as much as it used to, for sure. Looks like we got a lot going on in this room, though. We even have a lore right there. And a nice looking fuel gel fall, look at that.